And we are live, at least that's what the little YouTube thingy wants to tell me. So we'll have to wait and see, are we actually live or not? But I'm just going to go ahead and pretend like we are, even if we're not, just because, right? So let's go ahead and get roll call on while everybody starts popping in, because I still haven't even got a notification that I'm live. I'm pretty sure I'm live. At least I think I am. But here we go. All right, so STP is still first. Welcome, STP. And then we have a new person. Oklahoma Raider is second. Great to see you. I see that we have ELOAA Ministries. Well, hello and welcome. Greetings to you. Coffee first, then speak. Hello, hello. Hopefully, you can stick around for just a few. I know that you're exhausted, but we are going to be doing our book giveaway. So hopefully, let's see, who else do we got in here? Let's see, Heaven's Fire. Going to try and stay awake. I know. I've been getting a lot of you that has expressed to me that maybe we need to go on a little earlier. So we might look into that. Let's see. Emoji is now official. Let's see. Where are we at? Oh, I see JS Genesis Designs is here. Hebros and Shebros. Very good. Very good. Everybody's talking about Grandpa Ice Cream. We can get into that here shortly. He only blinked twice. Good catch. Oh, where are we at? Let's get down to the bottom of the chat and make sure that we are good. Troy is in the house. Hello and welcome, Troy. Brother Troy is here. We got 5x5 coming in with Heaven's Fire. Thank you. Let's see. More 5x5 from STP 308. It's never a show until we got the 308. So thank you. The OG of Off Grid Master, Silver by Silver. Thank you so much. All right. And no, there is not a silver giveaway. And look at that. We have the legend himself, Mr. Pennsylvania Preparedness. Welcome, my friend. We need to have you back on. All right. So for anybody that comes in, if you are new here, welcome. I did see that Travels and Gardening with DJ just popped in. So hello and welcome. Susan also just popped in. Hello, hello. So if you are new here, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by and spending a little bit of time with us. This is just a 1 hour live Q&A where we just get together with like-minded individuals where pretty much anything goes within reasons. If you have not noticed, there's a bunch of blue wrenches and I unleash them at will. So if you are coming in here to cause chaos, you will not last long. If you want to come in and hang out and provide something of value, then by all means, jump in the chat and we can have a lot of fun for the next hour. So there was somebody else. I just saw them. Where was it? Oh, there it is. Palmetto Paratrooper. Howdy, my friend. Great to see you here. It's been a little while. Great to see you. Did the first live stream yesterday. Absolutely awesome. Great. Good job. I'll have to go check that out. YouTube's been bad, man, about putting out notifications and things like that. So yeah, great. Thanks for telling us. Let's see. Particularly quick and a little patient. Marcia's here from Oklahoma. Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. Professor Chaos is on the loose. Awesome. All right, so as I said, here in a little bit, we are going to be doing a giveaway. You will get one of my books completely free of charge, as well if you want it. If you are the winner, I will not only sign it if you want it, or I'll leave it blank, but I will sign it and I will put a little note in there, or if you want me to sign it to somebody, maybe it's a gift for somebody else or whatnot. So I can do anything of happy birthday, congratulations, whatever. But we'll be giving that away shortly. And then on top of that, I do want to show off my new shirt from SOE Tactical. our friends over there of John and Amanda. So always putting out good stuff. Which, if you have not gone over there, by the way, they have the best gummy bears. Well, they're gummy army then, but the best gummy in the world. But they just ran a promotion, and if you spent, I forget how much it was, $40 or something like that, they were giving away a free bag. Let me see if I can get that in there. Look at the flag on that on both sides. If I can get the strap out of the way. I mean, that's a big bag for being free. So I jumped right on that as soon as I saw that one. So they do a text message or a email every single day that tells what their 24-hour thing is. So if you have not taken advantage of it, then go check our friends out over there, SOE Tactical. Let's see. Am I missing anybody? Dun, dun, dun. Uh-oh. Somebody's getting a bunch of subs. Oh, our cabin in the woods. Good evening and hello. Thank you for stopping by. Red, the shirt is postal. There you go. Post-apocalypse. Let's see. Anybody? Good. Building the fence for the dog tomorrow. Awesome. Which, by the way, I had to stick my juice on top of my new coasters that I won, right? So hopefully some of you that won some stuff from the Caleb house, hopefully you guys are enjoying your stuff at least as much as I am. I haven't got the chance to post it over here on the YouTubes, but I did post it over on the Facebook. I did have fighter jets decide to suddenly, for whatever reason, want to go streaking by and go through and kind of wake the neighborhood up. So that was always fun. Let me see. We've got to give out a few more wrenches because I saw some people in here that needed some wrenches, and which, yeah, of course, that's not going to play along today. So we'll do that here later on. All right. So what do you guys want to talk about? This next, what are we at? 52 minutes is completely up to you guys. Whatever it is you want to ask, talk about, question, comment, concern, something in the news, something out of the news. You want to share a story, a failure, a success, anything at all. This is why I do this, so that way we can just get together and spend time together, right? And just have some fun. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Janet is here. It's great to see you, Janet. We miss you too. I saw an odd-looking jet I've never seen before fly very low and very fast yesterday, as well as several Chinooks. Yeah, I've been seeing a ton of Chinooks up, which is kind of odd. And I don't know if I can. Let me see if I can. It'll probably be really, really bad if I do it from here, but I'm going to try it anyway. Let's see what happens. It probably won't do it justice, but let's try it anyway. Oh, it's going to be the glare. You're not going to be able to see it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, they flew a four plane. You can hear them all the way through. They were quite close, and they flew over for a little bit, so they were having a little bit of fun right overhead. So still need you to come down so that way we can build a storm cellar. Yeah, absolutely. Might have to make a trip out there. You're out there in that neck of the woods where everybody is. Uh-oh, hang on. I failed at hatching eggs, so I bought 70 chickens. Well, that's chicken math, right? Let's see. So how do I keep a raccoon out of my yard? Wouldn't hurt my turkey. Been doing antibiotics and NSAID twice a day. Yeah, raccoons are a little bit. My big question before I do that one is, are they coming in at night or are they coming in during the day? That's going to be my big thing on that. If they're coming in during the day, then there might be something wrong. If they're coming in at night, then that's typical, right? Um, so while I wait for your response on that, if they're coming in at night, the best thing that you can possibly do, I don't know if you're free ranging them or if you have a coop or some sort of structure house or something along those lines. If you do free range them, it's going to be much difficult. Um, you may want to get you a something of defense as far as animal wise. Uh, get you a rooster or get you something like that, something that will not hesitate to at least try and do some defense. Let's see. Except for the amount of schnooks are normal, but the jet didn't sit right with me. I should at least have an idea what it was. Don't look military, but it was extremely fast. Interesting. Interesting. And and when you're talking about fighter jets, you can't track them things. It don't matter. You see a fighter jet every maybe once a month or something they pop on, but when it comes to them fighter jets, you can't track them things. We might have some movement on the insurance. They sent the repair appraisal. That was insulting. Oh no, but the house can't be repaired, so the lawyer is on it. Surgery is 8/8. Man, you have a lot of things going on. So prayers going to you, STP. We hope the surgery goes well and that you get your health back. We want to see you happy and healthy, and prayers as well that something gets moving on the house. We need your family to be whole. So hopefully things will start going. Let's see. Live, trap, and relocate. Yeah, very good advice right there. Oh, ammonia. Interesting. Divinely Blessed Designs made it. Shalom. Welcome. Great to see you here. Something I've wanted to discuss. Lots of people assume July 13th had gone how the person, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, wanted, let's see, most say that they would have been chaos. What do you think would happen if it was a success? That's an interesting one. We'll see what the chat has to say. So I'm gonna leave that up there for a minute because that's probably a decent topic to start things off, right? If that would have happened, if that would have gone off and went the complete opposite way, I don't think you would have had, at least in my opinion, and I'm probably wrong, I think you would have had pockets of uprising. But I think you would have probably had a lot of counter protests, if you will, or counter uprisings as well. And so they probably, it's a lot harder to get organized than what a lot of people think. And when we talk about preparing for SHTF and we talk about communications and logistics when war, when you look at a lot of these things, especially like today, where they went and they had that protest, I mean, these guys came bust in. And that's not conspiracy theory or anything. You can literally watch the video where these guys are getting bust in. That's communication, that's planning, that's logistics, and that's how these things get going. I think you wouldn't have enough time to get enough organization to make anything significant. I'll put it that way. I'm trying to tiptoe around what I really want to say, but let's see. Dun, dun, dun. Was on the nest and had a fence. Interesting. A deer had been annihilating my strawberry bed this week. Might have to sit up all night on the porch. Somebody's going to have deer. We'll get some backstracks and some jerky. So let's see. Baited traps with cat food, marshmallows. Yeah. You pick the right food, and raccoons love. They can't stick away. They know it's a trap, and they're still going to go after it anyway. So yeah, marigolds. For the most part, I've seen an odd duck here and there, but for the most part, yeah, they steer clear when it comes to marigolds. Good job on that one. There's Mr. Chris. Sup, Mr. Chris? Did I miss Amy? I hope I didn't miss Amy. I've been trying to scroll through the chat. Let's see. 11 thumbs up. Absolutely. Welcome, Savage Lee. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, it could have been because BB was here. Yep. Uh, there's a lot. We could get into a lot of that. Let's see. Yep, mothballs. I've heard that too. There's a lot of it. I've heard human hair. You know, if you're one of the people that do your hair at the house, throw that out there. A lot of animals don't like to get around human hair. And I hear that a lot too. JS, you're definitely not alone. 1 centimeter away from full civil war. I think there might have been small regional attempts, but I don't think that there would be enough communication and logistics in order to pull off or get any traction. Now I could be wrong, and keep in mind too, to get enough people and go and say you want to take over some gray building or whatever. Taking it is a big task. Keeping it, on the other hand, that's a whole different story. So you got to figure out, when something like that happens, most of them people, they're going to do a knee jerk reaction where they're just going to let emotions dictate what their actions are going to be. And that's not the good thing. Uh, it's going to be a lot harder for a small group of people not only to take something but to be able to hold it when whoever is going to come to retake that is going to be able to have much more time, much more ability to gain assets and everything else. So I'm still not fully convinced that it would have, but I could be wrong. Could be wrong. Let's see. Ooh, Patient Lotus 35, very busy. Well, you have a wonderful night, Janet. Thank you so much for stopping by. Yeah. Yep, and I'm gonna. Yep, I get it. I get it. And prayers do go out for Janet. We hope that you have a good day. Would have been chaos. Martial law declared, and the selection canceled. Chaos. I agree with martial law in some areas. Whatever was hit the hardest. Um, and I'm one of them people too. I do not fear martial law because when you look at a lot of things in history, there's not enough manpower to lock down every single person on the United States territory. It's not possible. Technically, if you took every single person that was a government official, you probably couldn't lock down maybe 3 cities at best, and still it's not going to be 100%. So, yeah, I personal opinion, I think martial law is a little, unless you live in a downtown, you live in New York, LA, something like that, Chicago. Um, for most people, I don't think martial law is as big as a deal. Yeah, it'll be inconvenient. There's some other things, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. Let's see. Carol here, Subla Daisy. Hello, we were just showing off. And, I'm so bad, and I do owe you guys an apology because you guys sent me so many wonderful things to auction off, and I didn't know who made what. So I just started thanking you both. And I'm sure that that's unfair because each of you have your own talents and do wonderful things. And I should have got that ahead of time so that way I could thank the correct person. So, but thanks to both of you and to everybody that participated into that. Let's see. I agree. I don't think there would have been enough time or clear cut person. Yes. Yeah. And I agree with that. Again, time. It's a lot of it's time and logistics will win a war. And that's the whole point of being in preparedness and being in the community, is to be able to set up a game plan. What is your bug out plan? What is your red line? What do you do? How do you communicate? Where do you go? What do you grab? When you have something there, I'm pretty sure there's probably 99% of Americans that never thought that would ever have happened. So most people won't even think about something like that, let alone trying to plan what they would do if it happened. So out a trap with marshmallows, you might catch. There you go. So you have a 50-50 chance. You may catch a raccoon. You may catch a Pennsylvania preparedness. So I have a really big bag of marshmallows. I might just try it. So I heard that YouTube is striking, scrubbing any video that talks. Yep. Yeah, I heard that too. Um, there is a huge push. They were just talking about that over there in Hudson Valley. I've heard a bunch of people talking about it. When you start talking about firearms, I mean, think about big channels like Hickok 45 or anything. I mean, what does he have? Millions and millions of followers, and that's his entire channel. And you're just going to come to him after whatever. I think he's got 16, 20 years on YouTube or whatever it is. And you're going to come and tell him that every single video that he's ever put out that's got millions and made YouTube probably millions is prone to or maybe subjected to getting completely taken down. It makes no sense. But keep in mind too, you can go onto YouTube TV and watch war movies all day long. That's okay. But you can't do it. Yeah. Yeah. Human hair or, yep, urine around the garden, keep deer away. Yep. Tuck's here. Hello, Tuck. Great to see you. Lurking with the thumbs up. Great. Always great to have you. Oh, man, see? Subla Daisy does not have a wrench. What in the world are we doing? Oh, okay. We're going to have to fix that one. Dun, 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 dun. Look at that. Look at that. Troy just popped in there right away with the sup. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, I almost hit timeout. Boom. All right. Fixed. Subla Daisy now has a wrench. So thank you for pointing that out. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, look at that. Tammy Joe's here. Hello, Tammy Joe. Great to see you here. And what else do we got? All right. All right. Might have rioted in celebration. Yeah, that very well. That's another side of the coin, right? Yeah. Let's see. I agree. Protests, yes, for sure. Fighting for more scrutiny on the process. But riots and war, not that I could imagine. Yeah. And it's one of them things, it's hindsight. We're armchair, quarterbacking that whole thing. We're looking back. What could have happened. It's a good thing to do to be able to war game that out because it was a good reminder that tragedy is around the corner. It doesn't matter who you are, whether and that right there, nothing could have happened. That could have just been a personal SHTF situation for the family. But again, there was loss of life there anyway. Some people are dealing with personal SHTS while most of other people was not affected. But it's a reminder. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter your age, your skin color, who you have in your bedroom, whatever. Bad things happen. Tragedy happens. Unforeseen things happen. And the better that you can plan, prepare, and have it to where you have training. If something happens, look at social media. When somebody gets into a fist fight, what's everybody do? They grab their phone and they start recording. They don't go over and try and break it up. And I get it. They think they're going to get sued. But you see somebody's choking. Well, they grab their phone and they start recording it. Go over there and help them. Or something happens. What do they do? They freeze. They don't do anything. And the way that happened, and I'm still trying to figure it out right clear up to today. When those shots rang out, they're right. Most of the people, at least what you could see on video, didn't run. Yeah, they ducked, but I expected stampeding. I expected everybody to take off running, and I didn't see that. And I don't know if that was the, you freeze, fight, or flight. I don't know if just everybody picked freeze or what it was. But that still rings odd to me. So yeah. There's a lot of vets too. I think there's a lot of people that count them out. So yeah. lot of them. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. We have used cat food in a trap, and bingo, we have one. There you go. Look at that. Excellent. Let's see. Pennsylvania, come on down to Pensacola, sugar white, cheap gas, and supply the marshmallows. There you go. You got a trip. Don't tip me. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. Yep. Tammy Joe's got a wrench. And nope, the honor is all mine. I love each and every one of you guys. Let's see. Deer don't come close anymore. 3 dogs. Yep. Land sharks. Yes. World Star. Good stuff. I think most people thought the fireworks are some sort of showmanship sort of thing. Yeah, and I guess I get it. My thing though is even when you see him get lowered, and people jump on top of him, still everybody was frozen. And they have it. There's the guy in the background, the kind of bigger guy. He wasn't even ducked. He was just kind of crouched, and he was kind of looking around like, what do I need to do? And there's a lot of ways you can look at, and it's going to dictate like where your mindset is. The medical people are going to be like, nobody had an IFAC or any sort of medical anything on them. You're going to see the security people. Nobody rushed anybody or did this, and it's just depending on your mindset. But it's so odd that it was like everybody just froze. Nobody knew what to do. And there's a lot of people that they have jobs. I'm sure there was medical people there that probably should have ran over. I'm sure there's people that were in security or law enforcement that should have acted or done something, even though they're off duty. But it was just like in that moment, everything stopped for everybody. It was so odd. Everyone's voting. Well, it's going to depend on who gets selected on if that's possible. So, yeah. Let's see. Okay, so I finally made it to the bottom of the chat. You know what? It's 9:30. So, I say, let's see, what does Susan have to say first? If you haven't trained on how to react, most people will cover their family or freeze. An ER doctor was treating the injured. Okay, excellent. I didn't see the ER doctor part on that. So, but yeah. And I know the man who did lose his life, he was every single person stuck to the same story that he completely covered his family. He did something, and it's so sad that the guy who did what he should have done, did everything he could to protect his family. He's the one that, and thankfully, what happens if he didn't do what he's supposed to do? That could have hit his child or something like that. And I don't know how, as a parent, I want to get into that one. As far as I know, it's 2 confirmed and maybe a third. So yeah, and I know they're talking about 3, but I think they're still saying so far 2. But we'll see. And I agree right there. Absolutely agree. Which we did our poll. I did one right here on the YouTubes to see what the potato in chief was going to say in his weekend at Bernie speech. And it was actually kind of interesting that the top 2 answers were a tie at 43% each of either prop up Kamala or do his resignation. And I guess we can say he propped up Kamala. I guess we can go towards that one. So if that was your answer, congratulations, you got it correct. For me, I was talking to somebody else actually a little earlier today, and we were in agreement that it felt very Nixon-y, that this is almost kind of what Nixon did, made a call of the nation and then the resignation speech. So, yeah, and I agree right there. And more things are going to come out, so we'll have to see. And especially the thing, if it was inside, we're just going to put that out there for what it is. Um, then think about your thing on how much you control and drip out information and just keep the news cycle busy for the next who knows how long. So, but then again, we'll see. We will see. Dun, dun, dun. Soldier operating paperclip MK Ultra. Yeah, I tell you what, that's a deep rabbit hole to go down any one of those. You're on a thing on a weekend, you get snowed in, it's rained in, whatever, and you have nothing to do. Pick out one of those things and just do a little Google search and see how far you get. So, yeah, and I noticed that too on the, and I was watching a teleprompter. It's kind of fun. I was trying to see if I could make it out, maybe start reading it as he was, but okay, let's get into the fun thing here because I know that some of the people have already left, unfortunately. But let's get into the one. So I think it's that one. Is it that one? Hey, I picked it right. All right. So right here is the giveaway tool. Let me see. Can I make that smaller? Does that go down smaller? Oh, it does. Perfect. All right. So right there in the chat, if you do hashtag book, and I will give it, let's say 60 seconds. So drop hashtag book into the chat. I'm going to hit the little button there, and it'll pick a giveaway on whoever wins. So hashtag book if you would like your chance of getting either a book, me signing the book, or me signing the book and your choice of message in there. So we'll give that another little bit. I tell you what, while you guys are doing that, I was trying to figure out, did I want to wear my prep in life? I really thought about it, but I decided against it today. Let's see. Is everybody, looks like we got a bunch of people. I could do this all day. All right. 10 more seconds. If you have not done hashtag book, you're going to miss out. 987 654 32. All right. And final. Here we go. Start collecting comments. We have 11 entries. And round she goes. Who's going to win? Who's going to get a free book? And winner is A or 3AD Scout. Congratulations. Excellent. Let me stop sharing that. Drop that down. Congratulations to 3AD. And let me put up my, there is my email. So if you will email me, please. I need your address. I need to know if you want me to sign it. And then I need to know if you want me to put anything into that. So there is my email. So absolutely awesome. You know what? Should we do another one or should we wait until next week and do another one? I'll let you guys. Should we do another one tonight or should we do another one next week? I'll give it a minute. I want to see what you guys have to say. Which a lot of you, while I'm waiting for the chat, a lot of you watch. Oh man, why did my mind just go? The Orlando Prepper. Thank you. And he just did his no smoking where he went cold turkey, and congratulations to him. I decided to go a different route and switch over to vape, and I tell you what, it has really made me cut back. So hopefully I'm going to be following in his footsteps here not too long. Let's see. So what do we got? We've got 1 now, 1 wait, 2 now, 3 now, 4 now, 5 now, 2 wait, 6. Oh, it looks right there, right there. I think that's like 8 to 2. All right. Well, then I think what we will do is, let's see if I can do this. That I think I can just do draw again. So let's just do it now. And winner is Tammy Joe. Congratulations, Tammy Joe. There is my email. We gave away 2 books tonight. So congratulations to both of you. Absolutely amazing, amazing. So both of you, I need you guys to email me address if you want me to sign it, and if you want me to put some sort of a little message or something like that in there. Those 3 things, send me an email and I will get those out within the next little bit. And keep coming back. You never know what we're going to have to give away and do different things. I like to give things back to you guys, and it's always fun, right? All right, I think I can take my email. Everybody should know my email, I think, by now. So okay, so that is all out of the way. What else do we guys want? Don't forget real names. You know what? I have sent a lot, like STP. I think I mail her stuff and I just put STP on it. I don't think that they care about the name much anymore. I think it helps maybe if you smudge some letters or something like that and they can't read it. But yeah, I don't think they care about names much anymore. But yes, congratulations to both of you. Excited. Book sales seem to be doing pretty well. We like seeing the books going. And I'm going to be ordering another round of books for myself, probably to do some more giveaways or whatnot. I did take some down and donate it to the local library. A couple of other things, just trying to get it out there. I am already working on book number 2. So we'll have to see, because if book number 1 continues to do well, then we'll do book number 2. If it starts to nosedive, then maybe I'll shelf it for a little bit. But how many have sold so far? You know what? I don't know. And I don't know if I can check it without messing everything up. I know that on the digital side, over 300 and something, 330 pages have been read. And keep in mind, it's only like 80 pages long. So, it doesn't tell me how many people are reading. But as official, I think we're 40 something books, 50, getting close to 50 books sold. So, yep. And there you go. Thank you. I am really, really bad about that. So yes, if you can hit that like button, it helps the YouTube algorithms. Let's see. Where can we order the book? It is on Amazon. And actually, I believe if you wait until this weekend, there's actually going to be I think like a 3-day, Friday, Saturday, Sunday price drop. And it'll save you like $1.50 or something like that. But yeah, you can go straight over to Amazon. I don't have the thing. Maybe Off Grid Master, if you are still here, if you can go drop that link for me. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, there we go. STP was right on top of it. Thank you, STP. You are amazing. Many thought it was fireworks at first. Yeah. And that goes to a lot of it too. If people have not been around firearms, they don't know the distinctive sounds. And there is different devices depending on silencers, muzzle brakes, muzzle flash, whatever. There's different other suppressing things that you can do. Plus, depending on what's around you, sound echoes. There's a lot. So I could definitely see how somebody may mistake, a couple of people. I don't know about as many people that did. And really, if you kind of stop and think about it, I did a video where I said, when 4th of July rolls around, you do your thing, and then you realize 2-3 weeks later that you have a couple of leftover fireworks, keep them. you can use them for SHTF situation. And I had so many people come through and say that that was the dumbest idea. How many people just thought that gunfire was fireworks? Think about it. If you can take some sort of hollow tube and put a firework in there and light it, and somebody thinks that you are, firing a gunshot at them, you may not have any sort of projectile weapons, but if you can just simulate it, that might be enough of a defense. Let's see. Off-Grid Master has the same internet issues that I do. STP already got it. Devil Dog Prepper is here. Hello, Devil Dog. Thank you for stopping by. Let's see. Everybody's saying hello to Devil Dog, because Devil Dog is legend. Whenever you're legit whenever Devil Dog pops into your chat, right? All right. So where are we at? We got about 18 minutes left. All right. So where else are we taking it for the night? How's everybody's other stuff going? Oh yeah, right there. You can night vision. Yeah, that bright flash that really messes a lot of things up. And everything. Anything from smoke detectors, the little snaps. I'm telling you right now, you sprinkle that out, and it might be just enough that when somebody steps on it, it may wake you up. It's just a deterrent. It's just a way to get that extra second or two. There's a lot, and it's all about creativity and resourcefulness. If you can figure out how to use something to your advantage, you are way ahead of everybody else. Why wouldn't a prepper have many means of self-defense, including there's a lot of people that don't believe into it. There's a lot of people that don't have the stomach for it. There's a lot of people that have been raised that you do no harm for no reason. Doesn't matter. Somebody comes up and punches you and does all sorts of things. You do not do violence back. Violence is bad. And to each their own. I'm not here to try and do anything. My thing is you should be able to have self-defense. You should be able to not only defend yourself, but your friends, your family, your loved ones, anybody that's around you. But yeah, and I'm a firm believer in that. It doesn't matter what it is. If you come to anywhere that I am in a means that may, with the intent, I should say, of harming, my family, it's not going to end well. We have 3 months to prepare. If giggles. Oh, that's going on a t-shirt. Oh my goodness. Wow. Antifa is using them in Portland several. Yeah. And you can get them to where they are projectiles. You can get them to where they are signals. If you have a scout or a lookout or something, and maybe that's your way of communication, you send up a bottle rocket. Bottle rockets are cheap. You already have one set up. You look out. Uh-oh, here comes somebody. You set that thing off. You hear that distinct whistle, the little boom. Everybody knows what it means. Yeah. And tannerite will do that. Yes, it will. Put fireworks aside for signal purposes. Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. Uh-oh, Marsha's a little behind. Come back. I don't know if I'm going to do it next week. I may do one book next week. We will see. I still got a few left. Let's see. The trainer I have been Conceal and Carry is releasing a new training video. Reviewing it now. Let you all know. Available situation awareness, understanding. Yes. Yeah. And I'm going to be probably. I was starting to make those sort of videos and content, and then YouTube kind of came out and started smacking people's hands. So I'm trying to figure out how to remake them and kind of tiptoe around all that. And I kind of think that it's foretelling. What's the whole saying? It's not about them wanting to come and take your firearms. It's why do they want you disarmed? So it's the same thing. Why do they not want regular people showing other people, reviews? This is good, this is bad, or this is the way to do this, or any one of these things, talking about situational awareness and all that. Why don't they want people to learn those things? So it makes me a little nervous, makes my eyebrow raise up a little bit. Let's see. You have to prep in multiple ways. Yeah, you never know when something can bring a stop to everything. Yeah, definitely going to look at, yeah. And you got to use everything what it is. You have the ability, and it goes to each of us, because every single thing is personal. You have the ability to either use something to your advantage or just give up and just use it as an excuse. You can say I'm old, you can say I'm overweight, you can say I don't have the money, I don't have the time, and you can say and justify however you want to do it. If you want things to change, you are the way that's going to have to make that change. You are going to have to figure out, how do I make more time? How do I restructure my stuff so I have a little extra money? How do I do some things so I can lose a little weight? How do I do something so that way my age isn't that big of a factor? You can either excuse yourself or you can do something about it, and it's an individual choice. Uh-oh, Amy's going to have to watch the replay. We forgive you. There's the link. Thank you. I'm going to check that out after everything. Steve Poplar from the Poplar Report said that YouTube is striking creators for talking about. Yep. I've heard that too. And I mean, it is what it is. Again, free speech, right? So, personal friend as well. I'm going to check it out. Everybody saying hello to Amy. We got a hey girl. Which, another one right there. Amy, you have to come on. We have rescheduled. We got to get you on there. Even Troy says you got to come on. Oh, where are we at? We are 10 minutes. All right, man, we are flowing through tonight. I feel like I've only been on here for like 10 minutes and we only have 10 minutes left. Oh, man. We have to bring a bunch of everybody. Which, anybody that doesn't go over and watch Leonard Mountain Homestead, you definitely need to. You are missing out. And that's one of the things that we got to do. But she has a very unique style on doing her lives where she puts a little link up and then you can go and join her on her live. And that gave me a really good idea. And I may be borrowing that for a little bit. So that gets underestimated. Use that to my advantage. Perfect. Good on you, Susan. Excellent. Let's see. Yep. See? Everybody is agreeing. Oh no. Are you really going to do it? It's not time to do Chuck Norris memes yet or jokes or whatever. We still have time left. Which, Amy and Chris, I always keep my Leonard Mountain sticker right here. It sticks right there with me. He sits right next to my wax candle pig. All right, where are we at? Yeah, I know. It's been a long day. Actually, all three of us in the household did not sleep very well for whatever reason last night. Little Rural was out probably a half hour before bedtime. He was out. Mrs. Rural was probably right behind him, and I will be here in just a few minutes. Can't help it. Hoping to put up a small studio area. Ooh, that'll be fun. And I've actually had somebody ask me, they're like, hey, how did you set up your studio? And I'm like, it literally, this is my pantry. This is nothing I mean, when I first started, it was literally a like 8, 9 year old cell phone taped to something or leaned up against something with no microphone or no nothing. Uh, you'll get there. If you want to do it, you will get there. Now we have a laptop, we have a backdrop, we have a microphone that actually works. Let's see. Excellent. Excellent. It'd be great to have you and Chris on. And Grumpy needs to make content. Need to make sure she knows that. I'm still trying to find an emu. She does need an emu. Sister needs an emu. Gonna have to build a studio. There's a lot into it, and really, there's a lot of people that think that you have to put a lot of money. Uh, you don't. There's so many people that have so many followers, um, and it's kind of like, and nobody take this the wrong way. You can have all sorts of fancy equipment and pay money for an intro and an outro and swag and all this other stuff. Um, it's about the content. You can have all that fun stuff, but if the content in between is garbage, then you're it's not going to go well. So make sure you focus on your message. People will come no matter what. Let's see. Unless the farm has an extra emu. Let's see. Just need a quiet, comfortable place away from the kids. Yeah. Yeah. See me on the live stream. Yep. Yep. You see, you were on the live. Yeah. And that's the thing is the door is literally like 5 feet that way. And there's a lot of times I'm making content and little Rural's like tucked under the door trying to watch me. Oh, fun times. Maybe we need to do a surprise live so he can come on here because he watches some of these every once in a while. He's got his own little tablet, and every once in a while, somehow he finds my channel. So, yeah. Let's see. Anybody else? We got a few more minutes. Is anybody's garden doing anything? I just went out and picked a bunch of peppers and all sorts of stuff. A couple of tomatoes. My tomatoes aren't quite ready yet. Grapes are doing marvelous. I may actually get grapes next year. I didn't think I'd get them that soon, but man, my grapes have taken off. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. I know who you're talking about, but I'm going to just pretend you're talking about me, so thank you. So how do I go about chatting with others in my own live stream? If you look, let me see, because it does it backwards. Yeah, right there. So most of us use StreamYard, and if you use StreamYard, then it gives you a little chat on this side, and it does all the interactive stuff. So how I clicked on you brings it up and down. That's probably one of the best ways. Now you can go live straight on YouTube. It's a little less, it doesn't give you as many features and things as it does with StreamYard, but which I hate recording on StreamYard. StreamYard's pretty good for lives, but man, it is not good for recordings, at least for me anyway. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. Wrangling an injured turkey. Turkeys are interesting birds as it is. We got some jalapenos, some tomatoes, some cucumbers, and some squash growing. Mrs. Rural just went out and picked, she's got, she picked beets, and there was something else that she was back here picking on. Oh, you got some, your only oregano plant? Uh-oh. You got to save your oregano plant. Nothing did good except for the grapes. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. And you're not Florida. I'm trying to remember where you are, Tammy. Let's see. Animals got into the garden. No garden. Got the garlic, the grapevine, apple trees, peach trees are loaded. Good. See, and that's why that thing is never put all your apples into one basket. do everything that you possibly can. So if something happens, you get animals go into there, maybe you get a little bit of a drought or whatever. The more things that you have all over the place, better you are. Done planting until August, fall planting. Saw a raccoon tonight, first one of the year. Man, I see them all the time out here. Getting ready for the fall garden. Excellent. No garden yet. I have to get started in a new place, and I'm excited for it. Way excited. Tuck's down in Florida. Orlando, 2 miles from the sun. Maybe next year we'll do some sort of a like a I don't want to say, maybe like a garden thing. Take a picture of your garden, or maybe some of the stuff that you've picked from the garden. Maybe we'll do something like that and do some giveaways that way. Maybe we'll even do it by category. Who's got the nicest pumpkin or tomato or something like that? Maybe we'll have some little online farm fair or something like that. We'll have to see. Can I catch a chicken? Yes, I can. I think I may still have a picture of me holding the chicken. Mrs. World does not like chickens. She's not afraid of them, but apparently if you walk up to her with a chicken, she doesn't appreciate it too much. It was an interview with Earl. Yes, it was. Yep. But let's see, the CNC, and man, you got 16 turkeys ready for the good old meat locker, or as we call it, freezer camp. Going into guerrilla gardening, hurricane season passes. Fort Lauderdale slightly closer to the sun than Orlando. Yes. And that's one too that I am working really, really hard on this year. I'm actually looking to sign up for some classes. I want to get better into foraging, because when nature grows it, usually nature grows it better than I ever can. I can have a really amazing garden, and I can still walk into the forest and find all sorts of good, yummy, edible things. And so the better that I can forage, it would mean that even if I had total failure, I still have the ability to go out and find something to eat. So hopefully I'll be able to do that. And then the more that I learn, I can bring it back to you guys, and we can still continue to pass knowledge and all that. Have you ever done a how-to butchering video? Interesting. See if JS ever does that. I'm still planning on it. With the YouTube cracking down, I'm kind of kicking myself that I haven't done it already. I don't know how they're going to take it. I know here in Ohio, we have the bearded butchers, and I know that they've been kind of getting harassed all over the place because, they're showing sharp knives and cutting flesh and all that, even though they're just showing you butchering techniques. So we'll see. Maybe there's ways that I can edit and do some things. Yeah. Actually going to keep a breeding group. Nice. Awful here, going to be proactive until I get more upstate. Okay. Yeah, and it's going to be where you are. I completely understand it. Didn't take long for it to come back. And for the strawberries, I tell you what, my strawberries did not do well this year. I'm hoping for the fall, because mine usually come up early spring and then kind of mid to late fall. So I'm hoping my fall strawberries kind of come in. I made my own plucker. Oh, I'd like to see that one. Okay, generally lots of homestead butchering videos. Okay, I may get into there. Yeah, because there's a lot of people I don't know how, and I'm telling you, when it comes to skinning and butchering and things like that, I'm pretty small game, kind of chicken and below. I will be the first one to admit, I probably, if I tried to do a deer, it would be the most butchered up mess. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to ruin it. The whole point of hunting is to eat. And so I don't want to be the one that hacks it all up. So Get a drill plucker. Ours work great for $35. Interesting. Interesting. Off Grid Master maybe needs to start showing some of that stuff. So excellent. All right. So we are at our hour. So hopefully you guys had some fun. I always have fun doing these things. If you guys want, I will put this back up really, really quick. So there's my email. If you guys ever want to come on, some of you have been on before, some of you have not been on, but if you are interested in coming on and joining me and having a little chat in front of everybody, send me an email. I am open to just about anybody that wants to pop on. And let's see. Yeah, man, you guys are going through. Yeah, that it is. So just make sure I can get everything. All right, so we have hit our thing. So I appreciate it. You guys are amazing. I love each and every one of you. If you made it this far, guess what? You rock. I appreciate you guys so much. I will see you guys next Wednesday for another workshop live stream. Congratulations to the two winners. And I hope you guys have an amazing night, a blessed night, a great rest of the week. We have more content that's going to be coming out soon. So stay tuned. There's definitely more information to come. And I'm going to remind you, say it with me now, remain united. We're all prepping in this together.